Got you back this morning with a warning about a potential dinner disaster.
Oh dear, a process that makes your steaks easier to chew could also make your family sick. News 8's Ken Pierce is manning our grill back out in the News 8 parking lot. He's going to explain there is meat on that grill.
Wow.
You doubted me, Teresa? I don't know what you were talking about. Because there's all kinds of supermarkets open at 5 a.m. to buy meat. Don't you know that? Anyway, we are talking about mechanical or blade tenderizing. And up until just about 3 weeks ago, that was going on, but you never knew about it. 3 weeks ago, there's a new law that they got to label all meat that's been blade or mechanically tenderized. And what I mean by that is that before it goes to the store, they stick a whole bunch of needles or sharp blades down into the meat. It's supposed to break up the muscle fiber to make it more tender or easier to chew. The problem with that is on meat like this, there can be bad stuff like E. coli and salmonella on the outside. Now, on the usual meat like this, the grill is just going to burn that stuff off. But if a bunch of needles have been stuck down in the middle of that, then that stuff gets transferred down inside the meat, and the inside of the meat doesn't get as well cooked as the outside of the meat, so the bad stuff can be in the interior. Now, that's if you like your steaks on the medium rare side, something like that. It only kills the bacteria if you like your steaks really well done. And that's why these new labels are so important. They not only identify which meats are blade tenderized, but they also tell you what to do to keep from getting sick.
These labels are pretty new, actually, but consumers really just need to remember that they need to cook all meats, whether they're mechanically tenderized or not, to an internal temperature of 160. So now they just have another reminder with the food label.
The CDC says there have been 6 outbreaks of foodborne illness in the past 15 years that can be directly linked to mechanical tenderization. One of them caused a big recall in 2009 when one person got a potentially fatal kidney disease. Now, if you listen to our dietitian from Yale there, she said you need to cook your steaks to 160 degrees interior temperature, whether they've been tenderized or not. She says that thoroughly cooking meat like this is the only way to ensure that you and your family don't get sick from foodborne illnesses. So basically that means no more medium rare. You got to do them well done. So I hope you like them that way, Teresa and Keith. Back to you.